The Ember comes into play. Some more damage, some more playmaking. Both confident in what Thunder Awaken are doing here, which doesn't really make
to initiate, just because, of course, the only other setup you have is the Cookie or the Bushwhack, and Moose, okay, snipes it out, and Knight's actually taking a whole bunch of damage from that Soul Assumption, and one more second.
Yep. Boy, Visage. I mean, it's a lot of burst damage coming out as Speed gets first blood. They get 3 of the 4 bounty runes. Maybe Moose dies here, but he actually pushes forward instead, so the Bushwhack doesn't connect. He'll pop a Fairy Fire. Now Michael is the one to die. Speed gets both kills. But, well, they'll finally get something in exchange, but they were trying to hold off to let Smiling Knight have it, and it's not the case. Excel just decides what he's trying to be sort of coy at this point in the game as bottom lane. Yep, there's that Soul Assumption play once again. I do think Knight... No, he won't. Moose was able to pop the stick charges, and Smiling Knight doesn't want to go chasing after that, so... I don't know. DNM... There's only so much I feel he can do without time lock hits, and obviously those aren't guaranteed. Ooh. Although he just got one there. Hold on a second. Illich. Is he going to make it out? No, he is not. AB1 eats the tower shots to get the final right click in, and he managed to find the pick.
And then AB1 just going to deny himself, but does give the bounty over the Dire, does give XP over the Michael, though.
Not perfect, but at least he didn't give a kill straight over to the Tidehunter, and at the end of the day, it's still a trade that's going to favor you, as Moose is going to try to push in. Excel gets hit by the rebound. They get the dispose onto him. There's going to be the Soul Assumption. Not enough for the kill right away, but Moose will still finish the job. And this lane for Smiling Knight is...
They're putting the Ember because they know that he's not level 6 yet on that Troll Warlord. Doesn't have phase boots either, getting body blocked up, and that is a very free kill. And finally, the Troll is the one to go down. But that same level of rotation can't...
There, although in the jungle, Moose is getting a little bit caught. They're going to slow him up. Cookie stun. Yeah, he tried to dodge, but didn't quite have the positioning, so Moose should die. That's a step in the right direction here for Smiling Knight. He's...
Yeah, and then puts a Remnant in. Gonna get the bounty rune now. Maybe even show his face top, because another fight and a nice 3-man Ravage into the hook.
Okay. Managed to catch out DNM. That is probably the most valuable kill they were going to find in that scenario. Maybe I can get more? Never mind. Bushwhack cooldown was a little too long. No hookup either. But what's this on the back line? Kits? He's still going for the kill into Illich. He is able to find it. And then he leaves. Okay. Quick kill. Get in. Get out. But he might lose a teammate. Moose is going to get slowed up. The hook, though, doesn't connect. And Marcy walks away. And on the other side of the map, Excel just continues to get bullied. Another kill for Speed. Smiling Knight does now return to the lane, but far too late to save the Snapfire. The right situations, and honestly, might need to wait for Ravage to be back up again, but you're going to try and make a play onto AB1 here. This should be about as easy a kill, yeah, as you're going to get. So, oh. Take what your opponents give you. Maybe a little bit more than that. DNM? Okay. Although alone, he's not all that interested in the tower right now. There we go. Checks the tree line, make sure that there wasn't maybe a support hanging out nearby. Now they get the Cookie stun, the Dismember comes in, the hisses are even being deployed, and I mean, these TPs are here, it's just they're too late.
Ooh, and you might lose A, but he's gonna make him work for it. He's got a big stick, and there's the hook. Should be a slight to fall with, but Michael's here. Okay, doesn't hit with the Bushwhack, so should just be a full disengage now, even though Marcy can't really do very much here to help out, but alone can't either.
Anyway, so it's kind of too late to back out at that point, but that's the reason they picked up the Ember Spirit, right? You don't have as much hard lockdown as you would need, and now we are going to see the punish. Excel is going to get taken down here, and don't think they have enough to chase after Michael, but they're at least able to turn that around mid. They find the pickoff. Kits is already done with his Maelstrom, actually, so he has a nice bit of damage, and they're going to look for more. They smoke up his 3. They could find a lone here. That would be big, but it looks like they're going to run into Illich instead. Not exactly the target that they were hoping for. At the same time, they actually hooked Speed from the high ground. He was standing underneath the ward, so they knew he was there the whole time. They're gonna try and clean up the familiars too. They get 1, they get both. However, the cool thing about a BKB is not having to actually use it. So maybe they don't want to fight. Okay, they definitely do. They're going to go in. There's the Ravage into the hook, into the Dismember, into the lockdown. Kits gets taken out immediately. And there's your path into the Roche pit.
Yep, and we couldn't ask for a better timing. Just got the BKB, doesn't have to worry about being stunned. Of course, the knowledge knowing that there is no defense coming from those ultimates, even though there could be a rogue ice path in. Okay, brings him even closer, but he can't approach.
And DNM's going to do his best here, but they know he has no chrono, so realistically, he's not much of a threat. Smiling Knight never cared. Right, let's get back in this. Let's wipe this 2k off the board and even ourselves up. Is going to be harder to approach with 2 lives up on the Troll Warlord, but they do have an opening where they're going to have, they're going to have plays like that. They're going to have Chronosphere up before the Ravage is ready to counter it, so this could be their moment, but they need more than Excel. That's
Troll to just disengage. Now he's going to go heal, probably.
They want to try and catch him before he gets the chance, though. Look at the rotation coming in. DNM's going to pop the chrono. Okay. Who can they find? They've got Michael. They want Illich as well, but they need to be careful of this Ravage. He is going to deploy it now, and Smiling Knight pops the ult, looking to push his way in. He's going to be able to take down DNM. Now he's going to get onto speed as well. Alone, TPing onto the outpost, looking to provide the backup, getting in here. Does not have Dismember, though, but he may not need it. The rod is still there. Speed will go down. And 5Rat, a good first sort of volley into the fight. He's going to be able to back off for now, but that leaves moves in the middle of the fight. Pops the BKB, pops the Unleash, but I don't know if he's really getting out of this one. Yeah, the magic community wears off, and listen, Moose makes that play and he dies. Our side or the opposing side, you've got a troll on your team, so certainly see some uses for it. Is Illich just trying to be the bait, but the chrono was deployed. It caught 4. The only person that doesn't catch is Illich, who does not want to Ravage for this. He may not have a choice. He is going to get stunned up momentarily, but he is pushing his way forward. Does he deploy it? Now he will, but realistically, ET, they were fine. 4 heroes got caught in the chrono, and 5Rat still lost 2 before the Ravage came out. They'll lose another 2 after the Ravage, as Speed finally gets caught out there, and there just wasn't any damage. The chrono catches 4. Neat. Great. Good job. But
need a chrono right here to catch him, and I don't think DNM's in the position. They're not going to get him before BKB.
oh, they got the root. They have a stun. DNM's going to make a move now, and he caught Alone in it too.
Good.
Okay. Smiling Knight is going to go down. Alone's going to start taking some damage too. Do they really want this fight on the Thunder Awaken side, though? It might be time to back off. Excel, though, does get stunned. They're going to try and force this engagement. Illich holding the Ravage, trying to see if the BKBs will wear off, and then he could go in. But while he does wait, Alone is going to get taken down. Alone will fall, and Illich is suddenly by himself. Michael's TP canceled off to the side. Thunder Awaken just unbelievable amounts of overconfidence there, just basically thinking they're not even going to try onto Smiling Knight. He's too big. Illich is going to push in. There's going to be the Ravage. It does catch out onto DNM. They need to be able to bring him down quickly, but they don't. Time walks off the damage. Moves, meanwhile, trying to run interference. DNM back in, dropping the chrono onto 2. Defensive hook, though, pulls Illich away from the fight. That does, however, leave Smiling Knight in the middle of it. He gets taken down. Excel will fall as well. Now they're on to Michael. Kit's pushing his way forward, getting into the trees, looking for the damage onto the Hoodwink, finishes him off with the Sleight of Fist. And now Thunder Awaken are in full-on retreat mode. The Ravage deployed already, so Illich doesn't have any way out. Alone, though, is going to try and turn the fight. He's got the Dismember onto DNM, and now he's going to get another. Oh my god, Alone is pissed off. He's able to find a 3rd kill in the engagement, and just like that, I mean, that evens it out. It's a 3 for 3. Sneak too close to him, and what does he look for here? Alone holding his fire for now. Moose is going to go for the Disposo, and Alone is already losing a lot of HP. That's going to force the Dismember out of him, as they will take Moose out. Excel had to trade his life for that, so it's just a 1-for-1 in the supports for the time being. But look at the way Illich is pushing forward. Alone actually goes in too. Wow. Not 100% sure why. They didn't have Ravage up yet. Alone does have the buyback, though, so he will rejoin the engagement.
DNM has absolutely everything. If you kill the Pudge, if you kill Knight, you get this next Aegis, you get what is, yeah, the Aghanim Scepter as well. That could be 5Rat's easy win, and okay, they're baiting, they see the Pudge. Doesn't go, though, doesn't leap on that. They don't know about Smiling Knight, though, but now they do.
Yep. They've got confirmed vision of him, but what are they going to do about it? Smiling Knight's going fast. There's DNM pushing in. The Ravage, though, clips him.
Oh,
They got him on the reverse time walk. Now they've got the Dismember. DNM's in trouble. Can he survive long enough to pop the BKB? Yes, he can. Now does he go for the chrono? Not 100% sure here. Wait, Kit stole the Aegis. Kit was able to get in and grab it. The kill does go the way of Thunder Awaken, but the Aegis is in his hands. And now this fight's going to break apart. Illich is just going to try to run away, but he's not going to make it out. They'll track him down. They find the kill. And okay, you know, Smiling Knight's able to get out of there, and he does grab the cheese, but really every...
Don't know who he gives it to. I'm assuming it's someone important, but then, okay, hook. But there you go. BKB has to be patient, though. Does he have enough damage in the follow-up here? I think Troll's going to get his ulti off. No!
He didn't get it. No ult, no cheese. Buyback going to be forced out from both of the dead cores, but Alone... Yeah, Alone's already dead, and his buyback had already been used, so... I don't think this is a fight they can take anymore, but by the time they realize that, they might already be stuck in it. Illich is going to try to fall back. He is going to get the Satanic off, so he should start healing. No, he won't. The Familiars come in, stunning him up. Ice Path thrown underneath him. Might have to pop the cheese. He is going to be able to get it off, but he still needs backup. He needs someone on the front line with him. They are finally bringing the Tidehunter over, but it may not be enough. Knight is still down. He's forced to ult, but he's stunned the second he does, and he's going to die here. There's just no way out for him. That's a dieback from the Troll Warlord, and that may just be the game. Yep. Michael will fall. Illich is going to die before he reaches his fountain, and there are no buybacks remaining. Just waiting at this point on the GG, and there it is.
I don't even know what to say. I mean, if DNM is the one that started it off with that just fantastic game-winning chrono on the Troll in the mid lane there, I think Kits is the one that finished it. Kits played so well with the creep pressure, with what he was able to do on the map, keeping those lanes in. He was a skill shot dodging artist this game. Every single bushwhack, every pudge, every single ravage, every just casual